Good morning. Today we're going to do a little video about a cool down. So at the end of the day, typically we have our lower back or stiff and we're a little bit tired, and a good cool down will probably help you to recover better and work better the next day. And I just want to know what you think about that, Nate, and if you have some recommendation for us and what we should do when the day is over.
Yeah, of course. So with our cool downs, we're going to focus a lot more on static stretching. In the morning, we want to prepare the body for movement. Now we're trying to take the tension out of your body, avoid any of those chronic issues, those chronic injuries. So we're going to just jump into some static holds and focusing a lot on parts of the body that, of course, will be affected from roofing. So we're going to jump right into it. Just standing is totally fine. We're going to grab a high elbow, pull to the sky, nice tall spine. Nice belly button, Greg. We're going to keep this position. We should be stretching our lats, our back muscles, our pulling muscles. Okay, try not to round on this one. We want to stay nice and tall. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. Good tall posture. Typically we want to hold for at least 20 or 30 seconds. Again, should be feeling it right through here, through the arm and the back. And just release that guy. Next one we're going to do is going to work your forearms. Any grip work you may have done, you're just going to delicately pull your fingers back towards your body with a nice straight arm. Holding that guy. Same thing, 20 to 30 seconds. You want to feel tension but not be too aggressive. Just trying to get a nice little stretch. And of course, going to do the same thing to the other side. Arm comes straight, pulling those fingers backwards. How you doing over there?
Yeah, good. No, typically it's most of the time it's our back. And we're raising, and our forearms too after a long day, and then same thing like shoulders because we carry those bundles.
Yeah.
And
next pattern is going to be arm right across. We're going to, again, some people don't always feel this one. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, keeping that shoulder down and away. Addressing your shoulders, rotator cuff. Same pattern on the other side. And then, as Greg just mentioned, we're going to get into a good one for those hips, those hip flexors. They're very important when it comes to low back pain. So for this guy, I'm just going to get into a split stance. And I'm going to tuck my pelvis so I get a good stretch on this back leg. The wider I stand, the deeper that stretch will feel. And I like to put my hands on my hips and almost encourage my body to turn. If your balance isn't there, your legs are a little tired, you can do this up against a wall as well, or maybe a work truck. And of course, same thing other way. Split stance, tuck the hip. I'm thinking about driving that hip forward while my shoulders stay back. Core stays engaged. And then from there, if you need the extra support, we can come to again, truck, a wall, anything we can hold on to. We're going to grab your ankle, trying to stretch quads. If you don't need that truck, you want to work on your balance a bit more, go for it. But trying to bring your heel to your bum, get a good stretch in the legs. Of course, we'll do the same thing to your second side. Grab and hold.
And those exercises, do you think they will help you, type thing, recover from a day of work?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, without getting too fancy after a hard day's work, especially going up and down ladders all day long, a lot of lactic acid in the body. And by doing these releases, we're encouraging big range of motion, just getting that blood flow circulating. This next one is really good for the low back and for the hamstrings. We're gonna cross your legs, just standing nice and upright. And from here, we're going to fold forward, reaching down towards your toes or maybe your shins or your knees. If you have a little bit of a round in the back, it's totally okay. Just let gravity do the work. Take a couple deep breaths, see if you can go any lower. Then you're gonna slowly come out of this guy. Do the same thing. I want to cross my legs opposite. Drop down to the ground. Don't be surprised if one side's a little lower than the other. Couple deep breaths. Slowly come out of that. And then I really want to work on our ankles and our calf flexibility. So we're going to use again a wall or a truck tire. Toes are going to go on that tire. The closer I lean in, the deeper the stretch is. That's going to be in the calf, the lower part of my leg. Just lean and hold. And of course, same thing other side. Higher the toes are, closer the heel is to the wall or to the structure, the deeper that stretch will be. And good, that should be a good cool down. Again, help your body recover, relax a little, and get ready for the next day.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, my pleasure, Greg. Thank you.
Have a good day.